This is our last week in Christchurch. We are so brokenhearted to be leaving this Airbnb. It's been the best experience so far. This week, we're going to be checking out another rugby match. We're going to go to a playoff game for the Crusaders. Tomorrow, I think we're going to go and check out the West Coast as well. We haven't actually been to the West Coast aside from going to like Cape Reinga and the sand dunes. We do have some travel plans that changed for us about a week or two ago. Our Airbnb that we were supposed to stay in Nelson for 2 months unexpectedly canceled on us. Apparently they're in the process of selling their property, so we had to last minute find a different place to stay. And we decided to come back to Christchurch, so we're going to be staying closer to the city center for a month and a half after our next month in Roxburgh. And this is going to be our base for the next month to explore places like Queenstown, Fox Glacier, Mount Cook, Bluff, Wanaka. There's going to be a lot of hiking, a lot of adventures. It's really quite beautiful out today, so I think I'm gonna just sit out and read for a while Donovan gets ready for us to go into town. And we've got our laundry hanging out. This has been very handy. We're heading into Rolleston, which is about a 12-minute drive from where we're staying. We're gonna grab a pepper for dinner tonight. I mean, we're not just having a pepper for dinner, but we need it to make pizza. And we're gonna get some beer and a chocolate bar. So, pretty exciting stuff.
Bye, New World.
The groceries have been secured. We're heading home. That's the day for today, pretty much.
Stanley Cup final.
Oh yeah, we've got some hockey, some Canadian hockey to watch later. Stanley Cup final.
Two American teams.
But 2 American teams. Good morning, it's really cloudy. We're about to head out to the West Coast to check out Greymouth and to check out Monteith's Brewing. We're gonna hop on the road and start this 3-hour drive. So we're just about an hour away from Greymouth and the West Coast. We've just stopped at a little scenic lookout to take a break. And it's a little chilly, but it's not bad. This might be one of the nicest drives we've ever done, just like this particular stretch of road. They built a whole thing to bring the waterfall over the road. This whole area is like, did we just drive into the jungle of like Chile? Otira Gorge Road. Made it to Greymouth. It's pretty cloudy and overcast and a little bit chilly. Looks kind of cool though. We've just stopped at the gas station, put about $60 of fuel into the car because it's $2.56 a liter here. And we're on this rocky beach that's right next to an airstrip. Just saw like a private jet taking off, which is just so random. And we've got ourselves a little meat pie. We're gonna have some food, chill out. You can see the mountains in the background, like where we came from, Arthur's Pass. So I just had the worst meat pie that I've ever had in New Zealand. I don't know what I was thinking. The gas station, they always have meat pies and they're usually decent. But the meat pie of the month was a mushroom and some kind of meat and something else. And there was a bakery right next door. But no, I went with the gas station pie.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake. Only if you're desperate do you get a meat pie from the gas station. We're just walking down this rocky beach. It's quite windy. Sea is quite loud. There's a lot of really cool, interesting rocks. Shiny, luminescent, pearly. So from this beach, you can see the Lauderdale wrecked ship. It wrecked back in 1910 and you can still see the remains of it. That's pretty wild. It was built in 1889 and weighed 1,668 tons. It was 261 feet long. We made it to the Monteith's Brewery. We're gonna pop in, maybe have a quick little bite to eat and check out their beers. Well, they do tours every day at 4 o'clock, but we're here way earlier than that. Bar manager, I believe, said that we can just pop in here and take a look, which is really cool. He's a fellow Canadian, so that's pretty awesome. He's from Edmonton. Gotta love the Alberta love. Well, it's been pretty cool walking around and checking out the brewery. We got it all to ourselves, but the most important part is the beer. So let's go and try some beer. That's really good.
The hazy pale ale.
So we just wrapped up at Monteith's and it was amazing. I would say if you're in the area, definitely stop in. Their tap room and restaurant is incredible. Picked up a little magnet for $4 and it was $16 for a flight of 3 beers. Their beer is pretty standard. It's not like super crafty, but it's really delicious and the staff are amazing. This area doesn't have a ton, but we are about a 40-minute drive from Pancake Rocks, which I didn't know that's where we were. So we're gonna head up the coast and check that out. This area looks quite lovely. There's tons of hotels, little cafes and everything. It's pretty built up compared to what we drove through earlier. Looks like a pretty big tourist attraction. And they're definitely building more. I get it. I get the hype. This is really cool. This is easily one of the top 3 things we've done in New Zealand to date. Every corner you take, there's something even more spectacular waiting for you. Oh, I wish we had more time here. This is free to do. If this isn't on your list, like, put it at the top right now. It's absolutely stunning out. We're getting close to golden hour lighting, so this is unbelievable. I still can't believe that this is like something I just looked at on a map and was like, oh yeah, I've heard of that. Let's go check it out. And it ends up being like my favorite thing we've done in New Zealand. We've got a 3.5-hour drive back to the Airbnb in Burnham. But we gotta get on the road so we don't have to drive this narrow, windy drive through the mountains and such in the dark. Hey guys, happy Friday. Today we're heading out into Christchurch City. Crusaders, which is the rugby team here, we have a playoff match to go and check out. It's really windy, but we've parked down by the stadium and we're heading over to grab a beer and check out a place called Punky Brewster. I don't know if it's a chain or not, but I know when I worked at the brewery in Auckland, we were sending them pallets like constantly, so. Just got back home from the Crusaders game and it was a blowout. They won like 52-15. We saw so many tries. It was absolutely packed. It was such a fun experience. Much more fun than the first time we went to the stadium. Amazing way to wrap up our Friday night. So we're just gonna chill for the rest of the night. And then over the weekend, I think we're just gonna be editing. So probably won't see you guys until Monday, which is when we're gonna start to pack up the car to head down to Roxburgh. It's moving day. Let's get the car packed up, get on the road. It's super foggy out. Hopefully this clears up soon so it's a little bit easier of a drive.
Packing up.
Yay. Reached Lake Tekapo and the town. Looks like a ton of accommodations and homes. We're gonna keep our eye out for a scenic lookout spot so we can pull over and get a better look at the lake. Well, it's quite nice here, quite peaceful. We're a little bit ahead of schedule. We're making good time on the roads. Everything's cleared up. It's nice and sunny, so it's been a very easy drive. This is such a pretty spot. I definitely want to come back and get the kayak out on Lake Tekapo because it's just stunning. And hopefully we still have time this year before it gets too cold to do that. So we're gonna get back on the road and get to the next Airbnb. Let's keep going. Made it to the next Airbnb. We got the keys and we get this entire house for the next month. So we haven't been inside yet, but I thought we'd just do a little quick walk around so you can see what it's gonna be like. Oh, what? So cool. I feel like we're in Hobbiton. Cute.
Very nice.
Nice big yard and garden. Wow, that's so weird.
Huh. It's a big river.
Huge. All right, so I'm gonna end the vlog here and cannot wait to show you guys this place. We're about to pop in for the first time, but I don't want to spoil it, so you'll have to stay tuned for the Airbnb tour. We're so excited.